All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. It is your boy Moody Starr back again with another video. First of all, how you guys doing today? Hopefully, you guys in the right type of vibration, getting to the bag and staying consistent. I'm gonna talk to you guys like it's a FaceTime, okay? So, a couple of things to keep in mind as we are continuing the retention journey, going within and being high vibrational. First of all, shout out to anybody who probably hasn't been on a journey like that, but you know you need to get on a journey, and you know, like man, from time to time, like it's like you're back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what you need to be doing to improve yourself, whether it's working out, eating healthy, abstaining from sex, whatever it is, bro. But maybe there's something that's kind of like holding you back. I want to say a special shout out to you because number one, you know within your heart, you know within your soul that you are raising your awareness to what's happening, right? A lot of times people be like, I want to do this, but I have this bad habit that I'm holding on to, or I have this ex that, from time to time she hits me up and I can never say no. And I already know, yeah, everybody has been there before. That one ex that every time she hit us up, for some reason, guys would be like, ready. Is she ready to, hey, I'm sorry, I just want to chill, da da da. Maybe she's dealing with somebody else, and here she comes trying to use you, take your life force energy, and now you get into this little toxic situation. It feels good for the moment, but then after a while, after the fact, you're like, damn, like she's not even consistent with hitting me up. Like, damn, what's up? We all have been there before. You feel me? I've been there before. I know what it feels like. The spirit of resilience, though, is a real thing. Once you can actually say, you know what, bro, I am. First of all, I'm not this body, and I'm not my actions. People think that like they are their actions, whether it's the habits or whatnot. If you have a bad habit or whatnot, we tend to say like, this is my identity. Oh, I'm a drinker. Oh, I'm a smoker. When in reality, it's just the neural pathways within your brain that have been firing off every single time like you do something. Like it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. So even when you're not doing it, now you're reminiscing and you're thinking about it like, damn, bro, I ain't do this in a minute. I might as well. You know what I'm saying? What is actually happening, and this is where a lot of times relapses happen, or going through, you know, uh, just failing essentially. You know what it is. Whatever failing is to you, relapses happen and failing happens when we aren't guarding. Number one, we don't have awareness to what's going on in our mind, and number two, when we're not guarding our thoughts. Like we have to be aware of what's coming into our mind every single day, every single moment, every single second. Like for real, for real. And let's say, if any, to shout out to anybody who's actually on a retention journey, you guys know this. When you practice semen retention, essentially to the forefront, it's telling you the obvious. The obvious is you have to control yourself. You have to hold on to that life force energy. That's the obvious, right? There's levels to retention too. This is why this is probably like the one of the most hardest things a guy can do, especially in today's day and age. And the reason why is because you can build up your energy. You can retain your seed for about 50 days, 60 days, 80 days, 90 days. And sometimes, I'm not saying this happens to you, but it's happened to me before. So I can only speak on my experience. I've been on high streaks where I felt the power. I'm manifesting, I'm getting a female attraction, whatnot, and I abused the power. And because I know I can say, well, I can retain my energy for 7 days and I can be right back where I need to be, because I kind of like developed that complacency mindset. That's where the relapses happen, because you feel like you feel invincible. And essentially, when you do retain your energy, you do kind of feel invincible, bro, because you are um, recycling this life force energy through your body, right? So, how do we come back, or how do we get past being complacent? How do we get past like feeling all this power, having the glow, having the female attraction? How do we get past that, right? And it's really simple. Number one, don't take life too seriously. Number two, don't take your mistakes too seriously. Number three, don't take your mistakes too lightly either. Like, don't be like, oh, well, shit, I done relapsed 3 times this week. It ain't no big deal. No, it's a big deal. 3 times in a week. Now, if you can go at least 7 days, then that's dope. You feel me? 7 days and then something, and then like maybe you hit this flat line or whatnot. I'm not saying that's okay, but if that does happen, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Once you catch yourself within a week multiple times, like, relapsing or hitting a habit multiple times, you have to check yourself. You have to check yourself before you get down, before you go into like this wormhole of like doing low vibrational actions and having low vibrational thoughts and then getting frustrated from said results. Because 9 times out of 10, if we are charging ourselves up and the second that we get a little disappointed or a little angry, we want to waste our energy, then there's really no point of even practicing retention if you're not going to control your emotions. One of my biggest things and one of my biggest like weaknesses is once something happens in the matrix that lets me down, that hurts me, or if I feel like I'm alone, or if I feel like nobody's fucking with me, I get frustrated. And when people get frustrated, they don't make good decisions when they're frustrated. Okay. So even in a sense, even in that moment in time where you're doing everything that you need to do, but it just seems like your manifestations aren't happening as fast as it needs to happen. This is the point of time where you need to, number one, realize like you have to be patient. Number two, start to do some meditation. And when I say start to do some meditation, bro, I literally mean meditate. Not just saying like, oh, I'm gonna smoke a joint and listen to this music and that's my form of meditation. That is a form of meditation, but to be real, and this is something that I've done before, and then life happened, and then I just kind of went away from it. But like actually sitting down, breathing, what I'm saying, taking deep breaths, somewhere quiet, going outside. That is that is probably like the best thing you can do whenever you feel frustrated, whenever you feel alone, whenever you feel like nobody's fucking with you. Go outside and meditate. Literally. Like right at that moment, meditate. Now, if you can't meditate at that moment, I get it, it's cool. But the real reason why you probably feel frustrated, number one, is when you feel mad, the only person that really feels that's gonna feel that energy is you. Like people may see you be angry and stuff, but like you control your own emotions essentially. You don't and if your emotions are predicated upon a female messing with you or a female not texting you or a female not watching your story or whatnot, once you get mad and stuff, like even if you try to be mad or whatnot or be angry about it, like ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about that shit. And in the grand scheme of things, you are actually kind of hurting yourself all because you don't know how to control your emotional state due to you saying like I'm refraining from doing a lot of the stuff. Trust and believe, bro. This should be like it's an ongoing journey for me because I've been to the top and I've also been to the damn near the depths of hell. Like I'm not even gonna lie, based on like going through the spiritual journey, right? And half the time that I was in the depths of hell was because I lost control of my emotions. And this is a problem that I still need to work on, bro. From time to time again, like the world actually pissed me off, bro. It pisses me off. Um, Not because they do something to me directly, but it's more so I understand that like we live in a society where it's kind of like a copycat type of like society. So I see more people copying more demonic, vibrations than like higher vibrations. You know what I'm saying? And it actually just kind of sometimes I wonder. I'd be like, well, damn, bro, why am I being high vibrational? Why am I doing this? Or why am I saying, you know what? Let me just stay in my lane and do what I got to do. What's the point of me doing this when you got other people that live in this world that like don't practice retention, don't do nothing spiritual, but yet they have all the hoes, they got all the money, and they're having all the fun, and they feel free in the world. Sometimes I wonder, I'll be like, why the fuck is it like that? But then I realize everybody has a purpose. And I was just talking to a friend of mine. He's actually working on my website. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, dog. If you see this. Um, and I told him, I was like, because we were talking about the Soul Illuminati video. I mean, Spiritual Soul, which by the way, he's dropping more videos again, and it's a great time to be alive, bro. It's a great time. The internet missed him. Uh, but he was talking about how like one day they're gonna have like Transformers in office, and there's gonna be like all types of stuff, right? All types of new norms. And I said, I told my dog this. I was like, bro, the opposing energy already exists. The idea that the demonic lifestyle, the new age, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever, like that's there. That's always gonna. Unfortunately, it's always gonna be there. But that doesn't have to be our paradigm. If you choose, see the reason why, like when I see a lot of content creators be like, oh, the world is about to crumble, and if you don't have your vibrations up, you are going to suffer as well. The only reason why they say that is because if you choose to put your energy towards a paradigm where you know it's unnatural, and you know you really don't fuck with it, but you're only fucking with it because your girl fuck with this paradigm, or you know a couple people who fuck with this paradigm, and you're only doing it just to fit in, bro, you're gonna suffer. You literally will suffer because you're choosing to participate in this paradigm. Nobody's forcing you to be a low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? You may have unseen entities, like I talked about in my video. You got the different demons for each emotion that they attach to a certain emotion to manipulate you emotionally to do crash out and do something stupid. But like at the end of the day, you have the ultimate power. Ain't nobody telling you to participate in that type of paradigm. So with that being said, this is why it's very important to take a step back. This is why it's very important to like, my biggest thing is like, I feel like I'm getting to the age where I feel like I can make a family, but this is probably the most single I've been in a very long time. I don't even have a female that like I have this one female that I talk to, but she's super, super, super inconsistent. So I don't even want to put my I don't want to put my intentions into her like that when I know like okay she can't even really manage trying to keep up with my frequency. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than her or anything because I'm not. But she's on a specific frequency right now. So this is what I'm learning right now, bro. Like this is I low key. I honestly want to say I'm going through a drought because usually when I'm retaining my energy and I'm focusing on myself, there's always like one or two females that want to be my girlfriend or whatever the case may be. But this time around, I don't know what it is. I don't know what God has in store for me. Um, but it just feels like I need to put in a lot more work. I need to put in a lot more. I need to plant more seeds, and that's what it might be half the time. Like your blessings and everything is right there. Sometimes, like you may be afraid to want to open up or connect with people, but dude, sometimes when you can be a little bit uncomfortable and open up and just try a different realm, try a different frequency where it's aligned with your soul and aligned with the natural way of the universe, you'll be surprised, bro. The finer things in life are actually for you. You have to believe it though. You have to believe that you deserve to be in these places with all these people making all this money or whatnot. You feel me? You have to believe it first. If you don't believe it, and if you look at yourself as less than, then again, you're just gonna keep going through what you're going through. You're gonna just end up being somebody's last option, or just when, like, if a female is talking to 10 guys and those 10 guys aren't fucking with her, you're gonna be the 11th guy, and you're probably gonna say, "Hey, what's up? Okay, cool, we can chill now." And it's so crazy because it's not giving like a even exchange. She's messing with you after she done burnt out her energy. And now you're giving your best foot forward trying to deal with this chick because she hit you up out of nowhere and you've been managing your energy, going within and being high vibrational. That's another way to relapse. You connect with somebody that you're unequally yoked with. She's burnt out. You're giving your best foot forward because you've been managing your energy. Guess what? She's gonna benefit from your energy, and what she gives back to you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You feel me? So this is the reason why, even right now, I'm kind of like a lone wolf, or really feel like I'm to myself. It's just that I'm not gonna waste my time trying to put energy into a thing that I know can sometimes open up certain portals to me, because that's what happens too, bro. Like in a relationship, you can find or you can deal with the female who's super attractive or whatnot, and maybe you mean well, and sometimes human nature takes over, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, the sex is amazing and everything like that. During those times, portals can open. That's when a lot of niggas be cheating on their girls too. Once they have like a female consistent pussy essentially, or that little patch of hair, once they got that female that, like, shit, we got one in that corner. Shit, fuck it, I'm trying to see what's good with other hoes. I don't know why our minds are designed like that, but you got to look at history. You got to look at DNA. I don't think it's right to cheat, but according to our DNA and according to like how men are made up and how we move and just how Mother Nature shows that we move, um, naturally, we're supposed to have multiple partners, and we're actually supposed to be spreading our seed all over the world, and we're supposed to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between reproducing and actually starting a whole village and just having your baby moms and then fucking as much bitches as you want, knowing that you don't want nothing to do with them. That's a whole. That's different. I'm not. I'm not promoting that type of lifestyle. I'm just letting you guys know it's natural for guys to have multiple partners. It is. But even with the whole natural multiple partners things, it's just like, bro, 9 times out of 10, bro, like these women come with so much more spiritual baggage that they don't even know that they have. And sometimes us as guys, we have spiritual baggage as well, dog. So it's like, I don't want to be in a failed situation. I don't want to waste my energy. So if I'm not gonna, like, if I can alleviate that and focus on myself and better my lifestyle. So even when I do, and this is to anybody who's kind of going through what I'm going through, even if you do attract a woman and the relationship is great and something happens, at least this time you have something to fall back on. It's not just like, oh man, fuck all women, I'm just gonna fuck as much bitches as possible. No. It's like, you know what, I'm falling back on my business, on my meditation, on my whatever it is that you're building. Because essentially that's what's gonna be there for you at the end of the day. Um, Maybe your girl might be there, but people wake up and they feel different, and they have the right to feel whatever they want to feel. We're human beings, like, what I'm saying, it is what it is. But I would say stay focused, stay locked in. um, don't get too far ahead of yourself, and always just talk positive to yourself, bro. Even when evidence is saying like, oh, people are in different frequencies, bro, you have to speak a new paradigm into existence. It's just that simple, because that paradigm does exist. So without saying too much, bro, if you made it to the end of the video, bro, shout out to you. It's being your boy Moody Starr. MGT would introduce your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, you the GOAT. Stay locked in. I got my website. The website gonna be lit. The website is gonna be lit, bro. It's gonna have merch. It's gonna have exclusive videos. It's gonna have a lot, bro. So y'all stay tuned, bro. Even though like YouTube demonetized me when which by the way, if you want to donate to the MGT family, I'm gonna leave the link in the description, Cash App or PayPal. All proceeds go to me basically investing into this website. I want to get this website up for you guys, so that way any journaling that I'm doing, I'm actually gonna start sharing my journaling now. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out with a book, but that's probably like until like maybe another year or two. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more exclusive stuff on that website. So I'm very, very excited that I made the initiation to get that started. And even though it feels like I'm doing this by myself, bro, I know I have a few MGT OGs. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with me, leave a one of these emojis. If you rock with me, if you've been here since day one, I'm talking about that shit about to be really, really official, man. It's gonna be super official. So I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I'm just taking my time, dog. Like, is this the best that I'm feeling in my life? No, it's just not the best that I'm feeling in my life. I still go through emotional ups and downs. You feel me? But I'm more so raising my awareness to it and then understanding. Okay, what is triggering me? Okay, why did this trigger me? Or why do I feel this? Why do I feel this way? How can I get out of this vibration or emotion? Because usually, again, when we're in lower emotions, at lower states, we end up doing stuff that we regret. You feel me? So, I'm just taking it one day at a time and just being patient. And who knows? You feel me? My future wife, who knows? I might meet my future wife like pretty soon if I want to have a wife. I don't know if I want to have a wife per se, because if you talk about slavery and you talk about like how they took a group of people who had like there was men, and I'm about to end the video. If you don't care, then you can leave. See you later. But like to the people who care, at one point in time, there were men who had multiple women, and it wasn't no polygamy type of thing. It was like everything was in order with Mother Nature. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, man, I'm the nigga with all the hoes. Like, nah, they was like everything was kind of like aligned in a divine way, right? Another group of people said, hey, we're gonna take over. We're gonna take y'all, bring y'all over here, and instead of y'all having all these tribes, nah, fuck that. Nigga, you one woman, one man, that's it, right? And that's how that whole concept of getting married and you know having a traditional relationship. That's how that came to be. Um, we are way more powerful when we can move like a village versus trying to move like a typical couple in this corporation we call America, because it's all about money, it's all about control, and it's all about they don't want like a lot of free thinkers. They don't want people who are family oriented. They don't want people like that to really exist. They want people who don't have too much foundations, who can be easily be manipulated, who can easily go to these Diddy freak offs, easily be drugged and say, hey, do you want this deal or not? And they don't want you to have no type of ties with family and all that. They just want you to live life free, be who you want, you know what I'm saying? Get some breast implants, and they want, it's crazy as hell. And when I say get some breast implants, I'm talking about male and female. It's insane. It's insane. It's crazy as fuck. Like literally, they're trying to like flip the shit upside down, right? So even though that's a paradigm, even though that might be a reality, doesn't have to be your reality. Remember that. You don't gotta subscribe. It's just like if you go on YouTube, you see somebody drop a video, you don't gotta subscribe to that. Especially if they're talking foolishness, they ain't gotta subscribe to that. You just go to another YouTube channel that's talking about whatever the fuck that you like. You can subscribe to that. Subscribe to what your heart's desire, what's aligned with your soul, and what's aligned with the laws of the universe. If you don't care about the universe, if you don't care about the laws of the universe, if you want to just crash out and just, whatever, do it. Hey, we have free will to do that. Just don't live with no regrets. Just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent, but I appreciate y'all. Again, leave a like, comment down below, drop it back on the cash app to support the team. I'm gonna continue the journey. Shout out to everybody who's on day 50, day 60, day 90. Continue the journey. Continue and stay aware. And don't get, and just because it seems like no females ain't fucking with you, that's okay. It happens. Droughts happen all the fucking time. Just like there are droughts that exist, um, the complete opposite will exist too, when you will be overwhelmed by options and opportunities and stuff. You feel me? So, um, just be prepared. Just be prepared. It's gonna be some new challenges that you'll face, but you'll get through it, bro. But other than that, bro, it's me, Moody Starr. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.